35% of the surveyed workforce is currently burnt out. That is 1 in 3. The doctor had said I had about 90 minutes to live.
Don't wait until you're burnt out to start taking care of yourself.
See you later, everybody.
Oh yeah, here we go. What do you notice about this person? Guy forgot leg day. I mean, from afar, guy looks like the pinnacle of health. How often do we see this in our workplace?
Wellness isn't done by accident. Wellness is done by design. And so how do we navigate that pressure and complexity with intention to help build capacity?
I was 29 when I became a principal. I was 33 when I became an executive. I was the one that was always able to say yes, and I've always been able to push through in the past. So why would this time be any different? My wife and I decided to take our 3- and 5-year-olds skating. My wife falls, breaks both of her wrists. You know what's the first thing I did? I bought a bidet. Instantly, I was thrust into care for my family. I'm doing everything except for caring for me. So I didn't pay attention to the pain in my stomach. Go to bed, take some Tums, woke up in the hospital. It was my appendix. And the doctor had said I had about 90 minutes to live. I was trying so hard to push through. I got this. I almost killed myself. So for yourselves, how many of you support the wellness in your organization? Life is full of complexities. Life is full of challenges. So whatever your complexity that's coming, how do you make sure that you create room for that so that when it comes, you're ready to tackle it with intention? Now, you know what my kids remember? My daughter, she came to visit me in the hospital. Dad, I could see your bare bum when you walked away. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, and October up to Thanksgiving dinner. Stand up if you were born in that time. Now look around the room. 78% of people, according to this stat, had been burnt out at one point in time. The reality is, if we don't make change, we're rolling the dice as to whether or not we are going to be one of the ones burnt out. I believe that your work and your life are meant to fit together and make sense for the stage of life that you are in, and that is ever evolving. I believe in work-life coherence. Coherence by its very nature means that your work and your life fit together and make sense. I believe in the seesaw, back and forth. I have never seen anybody on the seesaw at 50-50 sitting there being like, this is awesome. It is meant to go up and down and up and down and shift. We need to allow ourselves the freedom for that. It's not just always how much is on your plate. It's what your mind is dealing with while you're on that. How many of you have that policy, I have an open door? I'm gonna challenge you to actually stop saying that. When your time is always available, then your time is no longer valuable. Protect your professional energy.
People are struggling and stressed and challenged in the workplace, and that's not going away. So how do we actually build capacity within that so that our teams can move forward sustainably and successfully while getting the work done and meeting our productivity metrics?
We made it to the Stanley Cup Finals, but they lost. What is this we-they paradigm we get into when we're on the same team? We're like, oh yeah, it's we, I'm part of that. But then when they start messing up, you notice it's they. We is where we need to live. We is in the word wellness.
When you are taking a proactive approach to wellness, when you are taking a proactive approach to building a culture by design, you're building forward the ability to have a team that's engaged, empowered, and able to do their job well.
What is that in your organization that moves you forward? That you can say, this is who we are and why people choose to work for us. When you're not healthy, often we're forced to focus on only one thing, and that's getting back
to our health.
There's a lot of times that I have leaders and teams say, I don't know what to do with wellness. And what I say is, if you're present with your team will feel seen, heard, valued, connected, loved, validated, and all those other wonderful things. That is the place you start in building a healthy workplace culture, is being present with your team. How do we move forward with intention and build a life that fits together and makes sense for us today? Thanks for your time. I hope you found some value. Really look forward to connecting with you.